Yo, I say, I ain't gonna lie. I say fuck no more. You just play fucking thing.
Agit. Yo, Agit.
Yeah, Magic.
Go. No, I'm saying Agit Shamar. You need to go on the other team.
Shamar's on our team, bro. Shamar, stay.
Oh, we changed it up. We changed it up.
No, he's been here.
Bro, I was on the team.
Oh. Bro, I ain't hear you say nothing, bro. My fault, bro.
Oh, yeah, I like
locked in.
Amit.
He's locked in, bro. Amit just goes Johnny Storm.
They need.
Who should I play?
Try Iron Man.
I'll come in as Iron.
I think this is better. This is a good Iron Man map.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, hopefully this is better.
Fantastic,
But
yo.
I just still gonna be annoying. But like, yeah, do your thing, fam.
I think it'll be easier to manage with Iron Man still.
I think you just need to put more pressure on their healers, bro. I think that's ultimately what it is.
Okay,
You know what? Rage baiting in the chat, bro. It's going crazy, man.
Yo, Munir, I'll let you play it forward a little bit more. I'll try to peel a bit. It's gonna be hard to get
more in the
picked.
background.
It's gonna be. I cannot get picks on Starload
I
though.
think you need to play a bit safer. I think you're diving too
No.
Okay, should I stay more back? I'm trying to just.
Yeah, if you're okay, yeah, you're Iron Man now. But just know we can't heal you that well.
Okay,
in the sky. I just in the sky already.
Over here, bro. I'm gonna knock him back.
Like, bro, like,
I'm gonna take the health pack. I'm gonna run away. He's gonna be like, yo, why is this guy baiting me? Now he's all the way over here. That's what we call a play, bro.
Oh my god, bro. I'm already dead, bro.
Why are you dead? Who killed you, bro?
Bro,
Tash, can't be died that early. I gotta keep it a bug.
Bro, I'm sure,
From
bro.
0 dies to full die. Yo, Agit's
behind us. Agit's behind us.
and Muiz, they're both here, bro.
Oh, Iron Fist.
Iron Fist is dead too. Fuck me, bro.
Iron Fist is dead.
I'm cooked.
Oh, my fault. I want to beat.
Yes, Sanders. Yes, Sanders, turn up.
Muiz behind you. Muiz behind you.
Muiz is about to die. Muiz, oh, he got healed.
Hey, heals.
Soul bound. Once his soul bound's over, I'm ulting on him. If I live.
Oh, bro.
Oh, I fucking Loki shit, bro. Yeah, they're cycling their heals way too good.
Okay, I'm gonna stay lower as Iron Man, but I'm gonna use the unity thing. I'm gonna apply pressure like that.
Okay. Fuck. I'm dead, by the way.
Play aggressive. I just ulted on point.
Okay, good. Stand off.
Agit.
You wasted it.
Can Amit die with you? I don't know, bro.
I'm respawning right now.
I think he's helping the back line, not gonna lie.
Oh, you guys died?
Oh, that's not good.
Okay, we got Agit.
Agit's ult is fucking ridiculous, bro.
I'm coming up with y'all.
Okay, they haven't got a checkpoint yet. We can hold them a little bit.
We're doing better. We're doing a lot better this time for sure.
Yeah.
There's no one here?
Hey, yo, Tash, try to play behind cover a little more, bro.
Tannis, you're gonna have to like
playing your life is more important than getting picks. Like, so if needed, play it safe.
I just killed Alan.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to keep them from getting checkpoints, but I'm here.
Oh, yo,
Me
Agit's
too,
here.
me
Agit's in
too.
the back. Agit's in the back.
I've been back.
Oh, fuck.
Yo, ping him.
How do I ping?
Down. Stop firing my ult.
Alright, Andrew's dead. I'm getting Penny's nest.
Agit's low.
Yeah, Ness is gone.
Hold this.
Okay. Tickle monster's coming.
Which one, bro?
Fucking
Penny Parker or Iron Fist?
Yes, Agit's dead.
I'm ulting on him.
Heals.
get on the bubble. There's a bubble on the thing.
Yeah, got you.
I still unlocked that. Alan. Alright. Nice.
Yeah, let's go.
I just
Let's go, Amit.
Good cleanups.
Oh, ultimate. You're paying.
Super slow. Oh, I fucking bricked that.
Oh, he
He's
res
in the
him,
corner.
he res
He's in the corner.
That should be dead.
He's gonna get res. He's gonna get res.
Oh, attitude. Oh man.
I just go, I just bad.
Alan's here.
Yo, I need help. I need heals.
Oh fuck. Justin took Gadget's ult. Justin took Gadget's ult.
Get inside. No way this guy followed me, bro.
Oh, I fucking missed it.
Yo,
Is anyone here? I'm on the point by myself.
Yo,
Sorry, I'm here. I was fighting Alan off point, bro. My fault. I'm dead here.
Good shit, Tench.
Thank you.
Holy ult cycle, bro.
Yo, Tench.
Dead, bro.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
it.
Tench,
They
you.
got
Oh
it.
no, man, you're dead. I was about to say you can use your ult to stop them from. So you can jump from.
I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch the boxes.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, like y'all tell. I mean,
Urgent, back up.
Yeah. I got you.
Thanks for doing fine.
Silas, you're doing fine, bro.
So you go to turn
Bro, I just actually fucking annoying as shit right now, bro.
No, that's what I was telling you.
Is that the Star Lord? It's the Star Lord ult, bro. To get out of jail.
Justin keeps taking it too.
No, I'll try to deal with it.
They cycle the ults with Justin.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
Yeah, it's not just Aegis every time. Oh fuck, I got cut.
Yeah, be careful.
You're not. You're not like in a like sideline, bro.
Yeah, my fault.
Alan's weak. No, you got it.
Fuck, Agit's on me. Agit's on me.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm one shot, bro. I can't. That little thing is so annoying, fam.
Just one, please. Somebody hit him. Oh my god. Oh, he got his health back. Alright, now everybody's on me. Yeah, it's over, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
No, okay, yeah, Minir, you gotta back up still.
I'm right here, bro. I haven't moved. There's people here before. Where did you go? Alright.
Get his ass in here.
Behind us. I just behind us.
Come.
Bro, please, someone get active, bro.
Yo, he's weak. He's so weak. Yo, Tench. Get him. He's so weak. Bro. On your left. I'll get.
Oh, that's right.
What is Alan following?
I'm in a one-on-one with Alan. I'm in a one-on-one with Alan. I pinged him.
Oh my. Yo, y'all can't follow them off every time, bro.
Yo, he pushed me there, bro.
Hey, don't chase him, bro.
Alright,
Yo, I just saw me. Kill that. Oh, Alan's on
I'm
me.
gonna log in to report AMIT because this is unacceptable even by his standards.
Watch out for Agit.
Yo, I think Agit just revived, bro. Fuck me, man.
AMIT, please, bro.
I'm about to get raped in this corner.
Yo, shit. Let me pull up.
Pussy.
Alright, genuinely, bro.
Yo, Minir, get back here, bro.
Alright, bro. Fine.
Yo, I'm selling it.
Yo,
Yeah, we know you're selling, bro.
One tank. Let me know.
No, go 3 healer at this point, fam.
Bro, I got you. I found you.
Good shit.
Some picks.
Yo, super right here.
Thank you.
I just need somebody's help when I'm walking them down, please. God,
Agit's
Lord.
behind us.
I'm telling you guys, bro. Agit is the biggest hindrance, bro.
I killed him.
What's happening is he's waiting for you to go in, and then he goes in on the back line.
Alright, guys. I'm running back to everybody now.
Oh, M is third healer.
Alan's on point.
He's backing up. I got
Running back to
you.
his healers.
Okay, 30 seconds. We're not doing that.
Healers
I'm with you.
are all the way back.
I'm with you, Minir.
Alright.
I need help.
I'm trying to
I just on point.
I'm almost there.
Luis is
Hold on.
dead.
Alright, I'm on point.
Got you free.
I'm
Good shit.
Nice.
Yeah, yo, they're staggering. Fine.
I just coming back.
I just on point.
I'm body blocking Alan off point right now.
Shit.
Alright.
I got ults. I have ults.
Okay. Nice. Okay,
Ulting the spawn door was definitely a
we still gotta
choice.
play on
Yo.
offense now.
Yeah, but they didn't leave spawn because of it, bro. Don't question my methods. Maybe by myself it was a different different outcome, but you know, it worked.
Okay.
My team doesn't even know
yo.
what I did, bro.
Yo, Manir, you turned up at the getting bear picks.
Can I try being DPS?
Sure.
Or should we stick to this?
If we got 2 healers, what DPS? I think it makes sense.
I'll go Moon Knight or
Yo.
something. Moon Knight or no more, either one.
Should I say Iron Man or Punisher?
I like both of them.
I like the more.
Yo, wait. Can you do Scarlet Witch?
Actually, let me try Moon Knight. Let me try Moon Knight off rip. Let me try Moon Knight just.
Honk merchant.
You're not feeling Scarlet Witch? Scarlet
I'm
Witch?
not feeling Scarlet Witch at all, to be honest.
Emmett's gonna get more kills as a healer than he is as a DPS, bro.
Bro.
Emmett's gonna turn up now. Emmett's gonna turn up. Emmett's gonna turn up now. Don't worry.
Should I stay as Iron Man? Should I stay as Iron Man?
Yeah, do it. You're doing good.
You're
Do whatever you want,
Yeah,
bro.
you turn it up-
Honestly,
you turn it up 10-ish.
as long as you're doing damage, is fine. It doesn't matter where you're doing it from.
Yeah, Tench, I saw you in the second half, bro. I think you do pretty decent.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, just keep playing the angles and shit. And
Yeah.
yo, Tench, when you press triangle, Emma, I don't know if you realize that.
Yeah, I know my Unibeam is stronger. Yeah, that's what I usually do.
Yeah, Unibeam is stronger, and also like if you use like the RT trigger.
Yo, penny mines.
Yo.
No, there's no penny mine.
Watch out, bro.
I lied.
This guy's not.
Okay. This guy's not serious, bro.
Yo, try not to chase Agit around. Like once he starts running away, just let him go.
I just low. He's in the sky, right above us. Thank you.
Got him?
He's back.
Got out, bro.
I'm dead. Holy.
Yo, he can't get heals in there. Get his ass.
What's
Get his
happening,
ass.
bro?
He's one.
Got Movies, I got Movies.
Get Alan.
What the fuck?
I'm trying.
Yo, how do you get out of that?
Damn.
I'm cheese. I can't lie. Yo, ping him, Tench.
Okay, no. They're on.
Kill.
But yo, if possible, ping him. So rather than have
I'm
him
already
look
at
around, you
50%. I'm gonna get some out really quickly, so.
Yeah, me too.
know? Solid.
Yeah,
I just
we got it.
Nice.
Oh, I might get raped here. Coming back.
Yeah, okay, we got it.
Door's up there, Henny. Watch out.
Wait.
One sec.
Alright. Oh, damn. Their Penny Parker actually doing work.
Oh, he's dead.
Got Alan, I got
Alan's
Alan.
dead.
Oh,
I need someone to take the nest out for me,
Iron Fist, bro. Iron Fist.
so I can push that.
He's low.
Dead.
Where's the nest? Manir,
Not right
can you
now.
ping it?
This gameplay. I don't know where it is. I think it's on the right side.
Yeah, I think it's inside the crib.
Yeah, I think it's in this corner.
I'm getting bodies, bro.
Good shit. I'm looking for the
He's chasing me.
I got the nest.
Penny's chasing-
I got the nest.
Good shit.
You good?
Nah, he's good.
Oh, yo, I need heals. Respect.
Oh my god.
Hey, we need heals.
Got Jonathan.
I'm low.
The healers are backed up still.
Good shit, Tench.
That's
We're
true.
good.
Yeah. Oh, about to get Jonathan. Oh, God.
The war is such a non-flash
Behind us,
compared to
behind
this gameplay. Yeah, it really is, bro. Oh, Bumbo Rasta Pussy Clot.
Be careful, guys.
No, good heals.
I dropped my ult. Oh, I didn't.
Star-Lord ulted.
Yo, come out.
Alright, I don't know why I thought I was doing that, bro. Who just left the game? Or left
Go
the call?
down.
Amit.
Emma, don't
I
focus.
just behind us.
Yo, is Emma still in the game or is it this Discord glitch?
Nah, he's still playing.
Okay, bet.
Alright.
Just walking in, bro.
Star-Lord's still behind us, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, good combo.
Just
We're
keep-
moving combo.
Yeah, just keep him back there.
Fuck. I just still after me, bro. Fuck.
No, keep him busy.
You busy?
Yo,
Yeah, bet.
Yeah.
Iron Fist on you, Manir.
Oh, fuck.
Bro,
He killed me.
I know, bro.
Yo, he killed
Oh,
me.
fuck this guy, bro.
Oh,
Alright.
Tickle Monster's back. Oh, Alan's back.
Oh, he stole my heals.
How did our enemy Star-Lord, bro?
Oh,
Penny's dead.
Lord help me.
Yo, Stiffling's one.
He got the heals off. Oh, he's low.
Oh, yo, get that.
Nice.
Got Alan.
He's gonna get revived.
Oh, fuck.
Good shit, guys.
Behind us?
Okay.
He's ulted on.
Andrew.
Alright.
I just behind us.
I just behind us like he's a fucking magic main, bro. What's going on?
Oh, yo, wait, we got checkpoint? Bet.
Oh,
They saying Amit left the voice call and we started winning, bro. What's going on?
Who's they, bro? Sorry, Saul.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, fuck these low
Agit's
PJs.
behind us.
Yo, when you're
CC.
Oh, my
right
God.
now, bro.
Agit's dead.
Oh, he got the res. Yo, he's resting himself.
I have ult again.
I think I have all two. Yeah. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Alan popped his. Movies is probably gonna have his soon too. He's raping me
yeah,
actually.
you
Whoa,
gotta pick,
whoa,
I'm dead, I'm
whoa.
dead.
Oh my god.
Nah, Movies got me.
Okay,
He's
our
stuck to me.
spawn's right here.
Alright,
Let's get
just wait
spawn.
that out, wait that out, wait that out, wait that out.
Yeah. Come and spawn.
Okay, Amit ulted on that, but he really didn't need to. Alright, Iron Fist dead.
How's the?
Penny
Let's go,
Parker nest
push
on the
it,
right
push
side.
it.
Right there. Can you break that? I don't have range.
It's gone.
Alright. Penny's dead.
I stole my ult. Amit, you have to back up, bro. Amit's playing
I'm up right
DPS healer,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm
Yo,
playing
we'll
DPS
play
here.
faster, Ronnie.
You're Shimon
Yeah.
heals real quick.
I'm ulting on them.
Right in front of you. Yeah, Emmett, man. Emmett was playing way too close.
Oh, there you are. My bad.
No, Amit's playing way too aggressive, bro.
I agree.
Yo, fuck, Axe's gonna get me. Axe's
Hey,
gonna get me.
punish up top.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Yo,
Oh,
help our
actually,
team. We gotta help our team. We gotta help our
bro.
team. We
No,
gotta
it's,
help our
on God, it's Amit, bro. Amit's selling, bro.
team. We know it's Amit, bro. That's why he left the call, bro. Bro's trying to lock in or something. Yeah, Punisher setup.
Yeah, got at you.
Movies, bro.
Are they
Movies the
together? I got
problem.
my ult, by the way.
I'm
Yeah, I need-
I'm
we
about
still-
to die.
I need heals.
Oh my
He's
god.
back.
I'm dead. Yeah, Alan got me.
Yo, fuck, I'm about to die, bro. I'm about to die.
Yeah, I'm gonna play back a little bit.
Rappy Tappy's cooking. Never mind.
I only got movies, bro.
I just
Did
heard
they
you doing
nerf
great.
this
then.
ult, bro?
Yeah, they did.
Wait, which all? Moon Knight?
Yeah, this is.
It's slower, but it does more damage. That's all they did to it. Alan's dead.
Alan's dead again. Bishop in here.
I'm backing up. Justin switch to
They have a
Luna.
Luna?
Justin switch.
They're
Ah, they started
Justin
it.
switch characters.
Probably in the build a bit.
Yeah, we're kind of close to the next checkpoint. We got more time than they did, I think. I'm walking Weeze down.
I'm getting the
Nice.
nest. Nest is gone.
I'm helping with Agile.
That's fine. Let them get their ults off here. Let them get their ults off here. We literally.
Agreed.
Luna just wasted ult, and we just got checkpoint, so it doesn't even matter. Absolutely useless.
Dog, we're all eating right now, bro.
I'm gonna get Penny Parker out of here. Never mind. Oh, he ulted on me, bro. Alright.
Get his ass. Get his ass. Yo, get his ass. He's weak. Fuck me.
Fuck. I'm saying, yo, he's shifty, bro. You can't like.
Yeah. It's all good. Our spawn's gonna be right here.
Oh, I bricked it. Oh, I bricked it.
I have my ult, by the way. I'm holding my ult.
I'm back.
We're doing good.
I have my ult too.
Yeah, Emma, you're playing a little too aggressive.
My fault, okay.
Fuck.
Like, we only have 2 healers, bro. You're one of our only 2 healers.
Okay,
Yeah.
Penny's pick. Let's go.
Did I
I'm with you, Surfo. Let's get his ass.
just won?
I'm about to die, still.
Oh, Axe got healed.
Okay. We
Yeah, I
got
got movies,
Yo, Surf, I need heals. I need heals.
Yeah, I got you guys.
I just came back.
Yeah, I'm him.
Okay, yeah, we're right here. We actually got this shit. I got my ult still.
I still have my ult too.
Yeah, I have my ult too still.
I just revived him right in front of us. He's dead.
Yo.
I think Justin might have ult.
Oh, fuck, knock him on, bro.
Dropping my ult right here, yo.
Andrew's
Luna's one. Nice.
Yo, Agit's carrying their team, eh? He's got like 30.
I just always carrying the
die,
team,
my
bro.
boy.
Let's
You know last time we
go.
said the edge of the Let's go. Good dubs.
Good shit,
Fuck
guys.
yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. Good
Say
shit.
about
Yo,
to ass is super now,
Holy
yo.
Thor gap.
when you're locked in, bro,
Thor
yo,
gap.
not a single weak link, bro. Fuck. Good shit.
Hey.
Whole team solid, yo.
Win, bro.
I can confirm I'm solid. What?
Bro, that was word. Let's go.
Bro, no matter how much
I think I did good as DPS.
No matter how much
You did good.
No, you did good.
Yo, back shots, bro. We're having a back
Like last time, you guys put up a good fight. And
Back
3 healer combo was really good.
Back
Back
shots.
shot.
Back shots.
Surfa was the MVP. Yeah, Surfa was the MVP, bro.
First one was making.
Talk to him.
Talk to him.
talk to a podcast?
Me now on if she got a
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah, yo, Stiff Link, bro, you're a problem, bro. 21 final hits.
best
Oh
2 and 3. What
man.
happened to that?
No, we'll keep going.
We'll keep going.
Fucking yeah, let's keep going. Keep going. Alright, game 2, let's go.
I can play with
So
that.
is
I got
last
one
one?
more.
Is last one winner takes all?
Yeah, let's do that.